everyone, you joined me out for a drive in the M5 and it is actually such a beautiful day. In fact, I don't know where I've turned up, but this area is nice. This is really nice. Utilization of the 360-degree camera. I just thought this would be the perfect day to actually go out for a drive in the car, get to experience some things about it. Just have some fun in the car today. Kind of wanted to go over a few things to do with this car. One of them being, what's the main differences between buying this over getting an E63 or something else like that, and kind of understanding the choice of getting this M5 over the others. So one of the main reasons why I picked this M5 is because, well, it was actually a bargain compared to the others for sale at the moment. What my finance company said, which was Oracle, they basically said they wanted me to get a car from a main dealership, which does mean you're a bit more limited in regards to the exact car you want to get. But because of the profile of the car, and because I'm in essence a new business and everything like that, they just said this is the best fit, this is the way we would like it. So if you're happy to go ahead, find a car that's ideally approved to use with BMW. And so why did I pick an M5 over the E63s? Well, when you look at an M5, approved M5, like for like against a E63 from Mercedes, every single one of those Mercedes was literally about £8,000 to £10,000 more, and that's for something that's a similar spec, not exactly the same spec. And that I had to factor in, because at the end of the day, these are cars that you're buying. You have to think about what the finances is going to be like on a monthly basis, and that extra 8 to 10 grand, that goes a long way. That increases the monthlies by about £200, let's just say. I don't think you get much more for the car. If anything, we got triggered by the curb there. If anything, I feel like the M5 is genuinely a better car. So when you compare the E63 to a standard M5, which is what this is, so when you compare a standard E63 with a standard M5, the M5 is quicker, and the spec on this car I got really lucky with, I'll be honest. This car has such a good spec that I think a similar car from BMW themselves would have been an extra 5 grand. So it just worked out in a way where I was just like, right, it's got the Bowers and Wilkes sound system, it's got the adaptive cruise control, it's got the heated steering wheel. There is literally only one thing this car doesn't have, which is the, I don't know if it's classed as like the extra comfort seats, where you get the massage seats and you get the cool seats with it as well. That's the only thing that this car doesn't have that I wish it did, but I can live with that. It's got all the other goodies. So we've got the heads-up display, you know, we've got the gesture control, it's got the nice climate control thing, which is different from the G series cars. I feel like with most of those you don't get that extra climate control being full glass. They do have buttons at the bottom. We've got the 360 camera, and it does have the M Performance exhaust. So if I put it into Sports Plus mode, now my wife is actually helping at the moment with regards to the filming, and as you go full throttle, she was just like, ugh. She went all the way back, but it's all part of the fun. I'll be honest, I have to give a big shout out to Joe Achilles on YouTube as well, because he was actually a big reason why I felt really comfortable with getting this car. One of the things that I was somewhat scared about was fuel economy. What's that going to actually be like to live with? And watching his videos where he talked about being able to get mid-30s on a long run, and obviously if you're driving quick or giving it some beans, it quickly goes down, and I completely confirm that is true. because when you do drive this car at slightly speed, you're basically getting on average, I feel like saying 10 miles per gallon on full throttle. So in many ways, this car was checking out for me as like the perfect car to get. So Joe Achilles, on his YouTube channel, he has done quite a good few reviews with the M5. And I've driven my friend's F10 M5, and whereas his one is quite modified, running 750 brake, being rear wheel drive only, it's such a different atmosphere when it comes to driving the car, even on a daily run. This car, you just get so much confidence from. I love the driving dynamics from it. It feels so planted. As you guys might have known from my YouTube channel already, my other car is a Skyline R32 GTR. That is my other big pride and joy. That car is...
Wait, I thought it was me?
Car-wise.
Oh.
You a car, am I gonna drive you? Funny girl, funny girl. That car, the way it handles and the way it feels to drive is very similar to this. Now, I do have to commend BMW for the way they've developed this X-Drive. It has putting this much power down in a comfortable manner, like to such ease, that this is not how these cars would have felt if it was just rear wheel drive. Driving that F10 M5, you're always second guessing yourself when you are giving it any form of throttle. It's one of those cars where you do have to be really alert. I love the things that Joe Achilles has been able to do on his YouTube channel, some of the challenges he gets up to, and in fact, in many ways, it's actually inspired me in terms of some of the things that I want to do with this car. And watching his videos, the way he talks about the M5, I've always been a bit of a BMW guy. In fact, I really did want to get a Mercedes for a long while, but it just was one of those things where right now I was just like, actually the M5 fits me perfectly. I could have looked at getting...
Oh, sorry.
I could have looked at getting loads of different cars, but this car just fit everything that I wanted from a car so perfectly that I was just like, I would be silly to not get it.
Funnily enough, the last line that I just said, wow, I actually was stupid to get this one. But that doesn't mean I didn't end up in another M5, as you guys all seen from my channel.
So unfortunately, the moment has come where I'm returning my first M5, literally as I've just picked up my new M5.
But let's go back to the video.
Definitely feel like it was the right car to get. And you know, the driving dynamics, if I go around these corners nicely, it's so much fun. Ooh, did you guys hear that? Let's actually head down to some fun roads and we'll interrupt the talking for a little while and just enjoy the car a little bit. Go down this road. Oh my gosh. The way this car grips and skirts. Oh, look at this road. Just amazing. So what I love about this car is the balance you get whilst driving it. It still has that BMW feeling coming through. Right, let's go. Ooh. Wow. Way the car drives so differently between each one of the modes is unbelievable. Here's the best thing about it though for me is the car can do all of this, and you can do the run to your local IKEA and fit loads of stuff in the back, as I'll show you guys now. The car does have some amazing features for the motorway as well. The adaptive cruise control with the lane assist is just amazing. I absolutely love that feature. I do want to say, everyone, I have made quite a different change, quite a big risk to get this car on because obviously my whole YouTube channel is all about cars and stuff. This is very much a big risk for me financially and from a content point of view. I've focused a lot of my content recently on just purely ambient lighting installs. That's basically my business that I've grown from YouTube, but I want to diversify, so I would really appreciate it if you guys could support me in that and be able to, you know, give the video a like, give it a thumbs up, you know, leave it in the comments if you think that I have made the right choice, because, you know, like I said, it's a big risk doing something like this, but I really hope it pays off. I really hope that I can create some really good content with the car. I do feel like this is the kind of car that should hopefully help me open up some different doors compared to just my Skyline, because that's a very different kind of build, and even my E30, which is a very different kind of build as well. Now I will have other videos in the future where I'm gonna go through the whole interior of this car, the bits of spec and those kind of things, but this video is more about just going out for a fun drive and kind of just sharing some of my thoughts as to why I picked this car. But I will be doing a video in the future going through more of like the interior, some of the details of it that I really like, and the bits and pieces that work out good for me. If you feel like there's anything that you actually want to see me do with this car, then leave it in the comments. Leave everything, all of your thoughts in the comments. If you think I made the wrong choice by getting this over an E63, let me know, because that would be an interesting conversation to have. In fact, if anyone does have an E63, I would be really grateful if you would reach out and we could do a video and I could talk about the differences between the two cars. I think that would just be a nice, good view, purely because it'd be nice to also get another owner's point of view and the differences between the two cars. Let's jump back into God knows where I'm going to be editing this video now. And again, thank you, wifey, for help.
I would just like to add the fact that this video was filmed a while back and it was filmed on my original M5, but I will say all my thoughts around BMW M5 is exactly the same, and in fact I will be doing an updated video discussing the differences between the pre-OPF and the OPF versions of these cars and some of the subtle differences that I have noticed within not just the OPF, but the differences between the actual cars and the subtle changes that I noticed in regards to the years that the cars were made from. But right, everyone, I'm still so happy with my M5. I know it sucks that I got the wrong one first, but then I got the right one, and you know, the whole drama and everything around it all, but I absolutely adore the M5. I have already been up to some adventures in the M5, so I can't wait to share those videos with you. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, share your thoughts on everything in the comments down below, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you in a future video. Peace out. Bye.